Dear friends, in this video, let us discuss on the quadratic equations. Here, when I meant to say quadratic equations, I am talking on one particular form of the quadratic equations. Why did I plan to make this video is because when I talk about the quadratic equations, the students are facing little challenging to solve them, to factorize them, to find out the factorizations or the factors of them. So here, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the general form of the quadratic equations, which you are all very well aware. I'm showing you a very unique method as to how we can solve the equation or we can find out the factors. So basically, our work is to find the factors of these quadratic equations. My dear My dear friends, today I am taking you all to a very different video which is very unique and which is very easy for you. And this video is about finding the factors for the quadratic equations. I know you have many different kinds of quadratic equations, but my intention is on one type of equation where you are feeling little difficult and little challenging. So I'm taking that equation. Let me generalize that equation, telling that this is of the form x squared plus bx plus c. So what is our work now? Is to find the factors of this equation. How do we do? It's very simple. Let me take you an example. Before taking an example, let me remind you, a is a constant, b is a constant, and c is a constant. And so a, comma b, comma c are constants. Done. Next, x squared. And if you observe, there is only one variable x and its highest degree is 2, right? Only one variable. So this kind of equation is variable called x and its highest degree. I meant to say it has to have the highest degree of 2. Such kind of equations, we call them as quadratic equations, where here we are going to have only one kind of variable, x, or any other variable for that matter, where its highest degree has to be 2. It is not 1, neither 3, nor 4, right? And there will be 3 constants, a, b, and c. And of course, whatever I am telling is a general form. Let me give you some examples and take you to some examples here down the line. X squared plus 3x plus 2. Now tell me, what are the values of a, b, and c? Now don't you think this equation x squared plus 3x plus 2 is looking like x squared plus bx plus c? Yes. Now you can easily write this equation or the given equation. Let me erase and tell you that reform the sentence, give you a more modified sentence and tell you the given equation is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where now you write down what are the values, where a is equal to 1. Why? Because with the place of x squared there is nothing. So by default you can take it as 1, and also when you are taking it as 1 it will be plus 1, right? Because the sign is not mentioned. B is, what is b? Bx. So with the place of the variable we have 3, and then c is, c is 2. Got me? Yes. So now with the given equation x squared plus 3x plus 2, the given equation is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. A is 1, b is 3, and c is 2. Such kind of the equations are what we are going to resolve here. When I meant to say resolve, we are going to find the factors. Now you have to understand an important thing. When I said b, is it only plus b? Do we have only the positive values? We can have negative values also. In b, we can have minus b. C, we can have minus c. Anyways, there are a lot more examples which will make you to understand, which will make you to have full confidence on these equations. Yes, we'll go for each and every equation. Okay, all right. Having said this, once you have written, I'm going to clear the board. Okay, now we are going form few other equations. Now let me take the first equation what I gave you. The first one is x square plus 3x plus 2. Now write down, this is of the form, this equation is of the form x square plus bx plus c. This is step 1. Equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c. Now can this be step 1? Yes, this is my step 1. Right? Okay. Now write down where values a is 1, b is 3 and c is 2. Done. Now what is our next work is to find the factors. But there's a catch. There's a climax here as to how are we going to find the factors. Now it is like we need to have a pair of numbers. A pair when I say two numbers in such a way that addition or subtraction. Let me take you that as sum. Okay, instead of me telling specifically whether it's addition or subtraction or addition, subtraction, anything, let me make you simple. Now we're going to have a pair of numbers where those numbers, the sum of those numbers should give me b, and the multiplication of those numbers should give me a into c. Okay, so step 2, find a pair of numbers such that they need to follow one rule, such that their sum is equal to b and their multiplication is a into c. Now, can I take such pair of numbers as m comma m n? If it's like very tedious for you, you can leave off m and n. Otherwise, just make it as m comma n. Now, their sum is b. That is to say, m plus or minus n is equal to b, and m into n is equal to a into c or ac. We should get, right? These are the pair of numbers. This is my step 2. How am I going to find is a question here, right? So for that, now I'm giving you a direct answer. Now, what is 3? Now can I take 3 as 2 plus 1? So it means 2 plus 1, right? And 2 into 1 is equal to 2. So if I take the pair of numbers as 2 comma 1 such that m plus n is equal to 2 plus 1, which is 3, which is our b, and m into n, which is our 2 into 1, which is our 2. So you got it as a into c, right? So this became a perfect pair. Now just think back. If I just took 3 as 2 plus 1, right? I am splitting the middle term here. Is it possible to split the middle term every time and to satisfy the other equations? I don't know. For me, for now, because I have got this equation x square plus 3x plus 2. I am working only on this equation. So I am going to split 3x. Even I am just taking the number 3. Remind yourselves, remind to your minds that you are not taking 3x here, you are just taking 3. Later we'll see with x also. 3 such that 3, what is 3? Can it be 2 plus 1? Yes, it can be. And if at all this satisfies yes, 2 plus 1 is b, yeah, this pair looks like it is satisfying our condition. Then how about 2 into 1? Those two numbers, the multiplication of 2 into 1, is it leading me to 2? Yes. Then we don't need to wait for any other words. We can just take these two pairs as the perfect, these two numbers as a perfect pair, and we can proceed further, right? Okay, I'm just stopping you here with you all. Step 1, is this equation satisfying ax squared plus bx plus c? Done. Step 2, find a pair of numbers. Okay. So here one method to find the pair of numbers is splitting b. Now there I'll show you another method. Probably in future we are going to work only with that second method. So here I tell you this is method 1. Right? You got it. Now let me take you out for method 2. What I'll do is let me erase the top, right? We need to say this one is gone because I need to write method 2. That's the reason. So I'll go for method 2. So one second, let me take here method 2. Got it? Yeah. So here what I'm going to do. So here comes the climax. Now let me take LCM of A into C, which is what is A? 1. What is C? 2. So which is 2. Okay, now let me take LCM. It is very simple. Probably you may laugh at me. What is LCM for this? This itself is a prime number. Yes, it is nothing but a prime number. So 2 ones is 2. Now look at these two numbers. By taking the LCM, you got two numbers, 2 and 1. So now we are going to take these two numbers and see if our condition satisfies. So 2 plus 1 is 3, which is our B, and 2 into 1 is C, which is our C. Yes. Now then let's conclude that even the LCM method is also working. It means to say, let me rephrase again. I can directly work on the B, the number B, and see whether I can split that into a pair, or let me take the LCM and see if I can obtain a pair. Right? Method 1, method 2. If it satisfied you, now let me take you for another example. But let me clear the screen now. Okay, another example is y square plus 5x. Would this 5x work? Yes, plus 6. Now first check. Step 1. Is it 5y? Sorry. This is 5y. Is this satisfying the condition? This equation or the given equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c. Write down what is a in near the variable. Along with the variable, what you have? Where a is 1. With the power 1, what do you have? B is 5. And with the constant, what do you have? C as 6. Got it? So now, what are we going to do after getting this? Now we are going to find a pair of numbers, two numbers, in such a way that sum gives me B, their multiplication gives me A into C. Right. So for that, what I did earlier, method 1, which I made it as method 1. So take the equation y square plus 5y plus 6. Now, can I take 5? I'll work with 5, okay? B is 5. Can I take 5 as 2 plus 3? Right? So, the sum is giving me B, right? Can I take 2 into 3, which is 6, which is also equal to 1 into 6, which is your A into C. So this satisfied. So therefore, the pair of numbers are 2, 3. Done. So I splitted B. What was B? 5 as 2 plus 3. Such that I mean whatever I split, their addition should give me B. Their multiplication should give me A into C or AC, which is 2 into 3. Okay, fine. If that's the case, you may wonder what happened to 5 as 4 plus 1? 4 plus 1? You are right. 5 is 4 plus 1. But what happened to 4 into 1? That is not A into C. So therefore, we can't take this pair. Correct? Now you may wonder, 5 is also equal to 5 minus 0. You are right. If I take the pair as 5 and 0. 5 into 0 is 0. But 5 minus 0 is 5. So the condition B is satisfied. 5 minus 0, which is 6, which is 8, which can't be A into C. 5 minus 0 is 0. 5 into 0 is 0, which can't be A into C. So these two numbers can't be satisfied. Got me? So therefore, the pair that we got is 2, 3. Now, For the same pair, how can I obtain by LCM method to LCM method? For which one I should take LCM? A into C. What is my A? 1 into C, 6. Now, we are going to take LCM for 6. 2, let me start from the first prime number 2. 2 3s are 6. Now, you can see 2 plus 3. Now, take 3 out. 3 ones are 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 into 3 is 6. So, you got your pair. You don't need to work out. I mean, 1 is anyways into 1 is always 1. Always 6. So, you can leave it. So, 2 comma 3 is a pair. That's it. So, here we're just working with the pairs. Now, let me take you for another example. Now, I'm clearing the screen. Let me take you for another example where I can say this as 2x square plus. What should I do here? Here I'll write 5, yeah, plus. Here, can I write it as 7x? What did I do? Now, is it satisfying the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c? Yes. So, what is a? 2. What is b? 7. What is c? 5. Now, we need to find the pair of numbers. Step 2. Step 1 I have written, I had to write, I have skipped it. It is very general. Please write it from the previous examples. Finding the pair of numbers. What is that? Method 1. Take b. B is equal to 7. Split it in such a way that their sum should give me 7, their multiplication should give me A into C, which is 10, right? So here, let me write A into C is equal to 10, right? So here, okay. Now, for B, I have many pairs. 5, comma 2 is one pair. I have 4, comma 3, one pair. Another pair, 7, comma 0. That's it. Is there any other pair? 6 plus 1. Yeah. 6 comma 1. Okay. Now let us cross check. So for 7, taking 7 in the main picture, now we could split it into different numbers. Now our next question is, are they satisfying the other condition? 5 plus 2 is 7. B is satisfied. 5 into 2 is 10. So your A into C is also satisfied. Done. Tick. Next. 4 plus 3 is 7. One condition satisfied. 4 into 3 is 12. A into C condition not satisfied. So this can't be the pair. Next. 7 plus 0 is 7. 7 into 0 is 0. So this number not satisfied. Of course, this did not. Now, 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 into 1 is 6 and it's not 7. So, not satisfied. And probably 8 comma minus 1. Yeah, why not? I said it's sum, which is, it can be addition or subtraction. 8 minus 1 is 7, satisfied. 8 into minus 1 is minus 8. Did not satisfy because we wanted plus 10. So, what is that pair of numbers which satisfied? 5, comma 2. Therefore, the pair is 5, comma 2. Now, I hope, my dear students, with these 3 examples, you would have understood how to get the pair, right? Okay, so here we went with the method 1 where we took B and we started splitting it. Now, I had another one, right, where I had to show you with, yeah, what I'll do is I'll going to erase, yes, erase this part, and with method 2 find LCM method. Okay, initially with method 1 splitting B, addition or subtraction. Method 2 is finding LCM. All right, so here I'm doing that work. Yes, method 2, write down from method 2. So LCM, LCM method. For what I should take LCM? For A into C. LCM for A into C, which is what is A? 2. What is C? 5. 10. So take LCM for 10. Now, can I take it as 5? 2s are yes. So now you got the pair as 5 comma 2, which is 10. 5 into 2, which is 5 into 2, which is 10. 5 plus 2, which is 7, which satisfied our B. Okay. So similarly, we can go ahead and try more. And LCM is not that easy. And as we go a little more deeper to the subject, we are going to consider method 2 and not method 1. So getting LCM is a little trickier, or finding the numbers from LCM is a little trickier, where we need to focus on. That wouldn't be that easy as what we have worked here. Okay. Next, let me clear the screen and see if I have any other examples. Yeah. Okay, so let me take you for another example. Yes, the other example is x square plus 13x plus 42. You know what is A, what is B, what is C, done. If that is the case, now let's directly go for method 2, 42 as LCM. Take your, LCM. 21s are correct. Now just check. 21 plus 2, it's not 13. 21 minus 2 is also not 13. So 21 will not go by 2. So now go for 3. 3 7. Will it work? Let us see. So now let's see. It should be in such a way. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 6 into 7 is 42. So now my pair is, see, I got the numbers. What I'm going to do? I need to pair them. Right? So you can just leave this. It shouldn't confuse you. So you can leave it. 2 into 3, which is 6. Now 6 comma 7. Will they satisfy? 6 plus 7, which is equal to 13. 6 into 7, which is equal to 42. So my pair of numbers are 6 comma 7. So pair of numbers are 6 comma 7. So I got it. Next, how will you utilize? We'll see that later. Now, probably in this example, you would have understood a little more. Getting the pair is a different thing. But then, when we are finding and getting the pair is a little trickier thing. Look here. When I did by 2 to 21 size, yes, we got as 42. That's fine. And then 3 sevens are. Here, what I did, I just multiplied 2 into 3. 6. There I got it. Next, 6 comma 7. This will give me a perfect pair. Now otherwise, 2 comma 3 into 7, which was 21, that did not give me a perfect pair, as it was, we knew this already, right? Okay. Now, having said this, let me put these examples again and take you for how to find the factors. X square plus 3x plus 2. We know how we got the pairs. So step 1, we are writing as this is of the form x square plus bx plus c, where a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. Okay, anyways, let me write this also. This equation, or the given equation, is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, where now you can write down your where a is equal to 1, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. Now step 2, what are we trying with this step 2? Finding the pair of numbers. How? Such that m plus n is equal to b and m into n is equal to a into c. Pair of numbers m comma n. So finding the pair of numbers m comma n such that m plus n, it can be of course minus also, is equal to b and m into n is equal to c. And here it can be, m can be plus or minus m and n can be plus or minus n. It can be both plus or it can be both minus. Let me, if you understood, let me also put that plus or minus here and let me also put that plus or minus here, right? So plus n is b. It can be of course m plus n is equal to b minus m minus n is equal to b or minus m minus n or minus m plus m minus n, any combinations, but we want the answer as what is there in the given equation. That is step. Now therefore for that take LCM of a into c, which is 1 into 2 is equal to 2. Now find out the LCM. 2 ones are. So now 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, which is equal to b. 2 into 1 is equal to 2, which is equal to your a into c. Done. So if that is the case, therefore the pair is 2, 1, meaning m, n is equal to 2, 1. Now we got this. After getting this, next, what is my next one? Hope you guys have written step 1 and step 2. So now we got the numbers. Now once we've got the numbers, we are replacing the value b and writing them. Instead of bx, we are using m and n. We will say it as mx and nx. Okay, let me clear. Now x square plus 3x plus 2, the pair I got is 2 and 1, right? So it is 2x plus 1x plus 2. Now you know how to take the factors. Take the factors from these two. Group them like this. X is out. Out of x square, 1x is out because x and x are common here. 1x goes in plus 2. Got it? Now here, there's nothing common. What you can do is just keep it inside the bracket. Of course, when there is nothing outside the bracket, you can take it as 1. X plus 1 into x plus 2 is common, so take x plus 2 out. Therefore, the factors are x plus 1 and x plus 2. This is your final answer. Okay. Now, can I take you for the next equation which we just resolved in the previous examples when we were taking the pairs? Yes. Now let's take that. Okay. I am clearing my screen. X square plus 5x plus 6. What was the pair I got? X square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. That pair m, n that I got my previous uh, example was 3, 2. Right? So I have used them. Now get the commons out from these numbers. Instead of 3 numbers, we got 4 numbers or 4 terms out. 4 numbers or 4 terms out. So you can see from x square and 3x. Can I take x out? Yes, it is out. Can I pull x, another x in? Yes, plus. From 3x, 3 goes in because 1x is already out. Next, 2 and 6. 2 is out, x plus 3. Why it is x plus 3? Because x 6 is nothing but 3 into 2. If you want, you can replace 6 and write down 3 into 2. Now out of this is common and this is common. X plus 3 is common. When x plus 3 itself came out, what was remaining? You can close your fingers on x plus 3. That will be easy. X came in plus. Here also that x plus 3 is already out. So only 2 goes in. Therefore, these are the factors. Write it down neatly. Maybe because I had repeated in this video itself earlier. So I don't want to repeat that again and again, waste your time. You may end up feeling like it's a kind of a repetition, so I'm not interested. So for that sake, I'm skipping few steps. What are you doing? First thing, step 1, you're writing. The given equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, where you're going to find the values of a, b, c. Next, step 2, finding the numbers. How are you going to find the numbers? The numbers you are going to find in 2 methods. I mean, you can use any method. I prefer LCM method because as we go higher up, your numbers will not be this easy. Numbers will be very tricky. They will include minus and plus also. That is why. Okay, use your LCM method and get the numbers in such a way their sum should give you B and their multiplication should give you A into C. Right? And next, in step 3, what am I doing? Let me write step 3. Use that pair and split B. We are only splitting B here. We don't work with any other term. Neither x square nor 6. Only with 5x we are working. Such that 3x plus 5x, the 2x is 5x. 3x into 2x is 6x square, which is A into C. Right? Okay. Now, take the commons. So, Out of x square plus 3x, x was out, therefore x plus 3 in, and the remaining 2 was out, x plus 3 got in. Now x plus 3 itself became common, then take x plus 2 inside another bracket. Therefore, those becomes the factors. Now, having said this, hope you guys have written and understood. Let me take you for another example. Yes, this is the one that we worked, x square plus 13x plus 42. Now, what were the numbers? I'm directly going for step 3 here. What were the numbers we got? X square plus 6x plus 7x plus 42. Take the commons. X is out. When one x is out, another x goes in from x square. When one x is out from 6 goes in. Next, out of 7 and 42, what is 42? It is nothing but 6 into 7. Right? Okay, do one thing. Let me erase 42 itself and write this as 6 into 7. Now you can easily see what is common. 7 is common. Take 7 out. X goes in plus 6 goes in. X plus 6 and x plus 6. Out of these entire equation, x plus 6 itself is out. Therefore, one x was there, I'll take 10, and another 7 was there, I'll take 10. Therefore, x plus 6 and x plus 7 are the factors of this equation, x square plus 13x plus 42. Write them down neatly. We'll go for other equations here. One second. Yes, we are going for other equations. Write them neatly, step 1, step 2, step 3. This is again 42. Now, how do I get a pair? Now, find out the LCM method. 42, which is nothing but 2, 21, and we can say this as next what? 7. 7 threes are we got. Now, let's see. 7 twos are 14. 14 minus 3, 11. 14 into 3, 42. That we already know. So, now the pair is 2 into 7, which is 14. So 14 comma 3. Got it? So 14 minus 7 is 11 and 14 into 3 is 42. Friends, do you remember? It is just not sum. It can be minus also. So therefore, the pair is 14 comma 3. And is it that, what is 3? 14 minus 3. When I said that, it has to be minus 3. So therefore, it will not be plus. It has to be minus. So here comes x square plus 14x minus 3x minus 42. So now let's just think back. 14 into 3 is 42, but minus is there. Therefore, it is minus 42. 14 minus 3 is 11. Now, let us take the pair. Let's make a pair by taking out the common. Pull out the common x square out of x square, x plus 14x. Now, pull out another common here such that it will match to x plus 14. Look, minus 3 minus 42. Can I take minus out? Yes. Out of 3 and 42, I'll take 3 out. Yes. So when I took 3 out only from this, I got x in. Out of 42, it is 14 threes. Therefore, when 3 is out, 14 goes in and it has to be plus 14 because I already took minus. Look, now I'll go and multiply back. Plus minus 3 into plus x is minus 3x, and which is there up. Minus 3 plus 14 is minus 42, which is there up. So my condition satisfied. So therefore what I am working is fine and it's correct. Now take x plus 14 out. Yes, x plus 14 is out. Therefore another x goes in and minus 3 goes in. Therefore x plus 14 and x minus 3 are the factors. We got it now, right? So now what trickiness we got is, first of all, finding the pair and then utilizing plus or minus. So we should be intelligent enough to see whether it's addition or subtraction which will give us a proper pair. Let's go for the fourth one now. Alright, I am clearing the screen here and I'll take you for little tougher one. 6x square plus 11x minus 35. Therefore, now step 1, the given equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, where you write down your a, b and c. A is 6, b is 11 and c is minus 35. Got it? How to find out a, b, c? Probably this should have been worked with the previous example also. Anyways, you guys can do it, I'm sure, because we've worked on plenty of examples. Now, what is your step 2? Find a pair. What is that? Of numbers m comma n such that their sum plus or minus m plus or minus n should give me b, and their addition into plus or minus n should give me a into c, which is 6 into minus 35. Got me? So this is how I should find. Now I'll go for LCM method. As I said, we are going for LCM method because that is the one which will give you the hints actually, right? So what is 6 into 35? It is 33 and then 18, 18, 210. It is very easy. 210. Okay. So we keep the minus 7, and another thing you have to remember, when we are working with LCM, we don't work with any minus or plus. So take LCM for 210. 10. Let me take it directly from 10 because I can see this number easily gets divided by 10. 10 into 21 is 210. Okay, if that's the case, 10, let me work. Now let me work with the justification, whether this will satisfy my conditions or not. What are my conditions? 10 plus or minus 21 should give me 11. So 10 minus 21 will give me minus 11. Okay, if that's the case, that's fine. And 10 into minus 21 will give me minus 210. Right. Now, here see the trick. It is supposed to be minus 11. Now, can I do one thing? Can I just alter the numbers in such a way? It will be 21 comma 10. What I'll do? So, it is 21 minus 10, which is m minus n, which is 11. So, which is plus 11 you got, and 21 into minus 10, which is minus 10, which is equal to a into c. Now I'm just writing here, okay? Oh, it's going somewhere and all. Let me clear the screen. Right. So I'm coming back here. So what I'm doing is a into c is equal to, one second, I'm just stopping the video. Yes. Yeah. Yes, friends, I'm back. So for x square plus 11 and it was 11x, no, sorry, the equation. Yes, my dear friends, I'm back now. 6x square plus 11x minus 35 was the equation. So we wrote for step 1 and we also found the pair. What was that pair? It was nothing but 21 comma minus 10. In such a way, 21 minus 10 is equal to 11. Yes, the condition satisfied. And 21 into minus 10 is equal to minus 21 into minus 10, which is equal to minus 210, which is equal to minus 35 into 6, which is nothing but your a into c. Yes, now I can use the pair 21 comma 10. Therefore, the pair is 21 comma minus 10. Yes. Now let's go for step 3 onwards. I'm clearing the screen. I hope you guys have written. Otherwise, just go to the, just rewind back and write it again. Now, so x square plus 6x square plus 11x minus 35, which will be use the numbers now. 6x square plus 21x minus 10x minus 35. Right? Now, what is this 21, which is nothing but 3 into 7? That can be written. Right. So, what is 35 is again 7 into 5. And 10 is 5 into 2. I can write it. If you want, let me split it and give it for you. 6x square is nothing but 3 into 2x square plus 21x is nothing but 3 into 7x minus 10x is nothing but 5 into 2x minus 35 is nothing but 7 into 5. Why I am doing this? This is actually not required for you to better understand this, right? All right. 3 and 3 are out. X and X are out because they are appearing in both these terms. So, when 3x is out, 2x goes in plus 7 goes in. Next, when minus minus is common, take minus out. Out of 5 into 2 and 7 into 5, 5 is common, take 5 out. When minus 5 is out, 2x went in. When minus 5 is out from this term, only plus 7 is remaining. So, this in the next step, this itself became common. Take it out. 2x plus 7 is out. Now 3x minus 5 goes in. Therefore, these are the perfect factors. These are the factors we got. Yeah? Alright. Now, let me take you for another example. Hope you guys have understood. If not, we'll discuss them again. Right. X square plus 50x minus 275. So here it is very direct. Take LCM of 275. 5 fives is 25 and 55. Yeah, 25. 25. Okay, it is very simple. Look here, it is 55 minus 50. See, the pair can be, which is very easy. As we are doing only, we got 55 minus 5 is 50. 55 into 5 is anyways 275. And now let us look for plus and minus. It is minus 275. Therefore, it is 55 into minus 5. The pair should be in such a way that it should be, we should get A into C as 1 into minus 275, which is minus 275. Therefore, 55 comma minus 5 are the perfect pairs. And 55 minus 5 gave me 50, which is plus 50, and I have got. So my pair is, come back, my pair is x square plus 55x minus 5x minus 275. Take x out, x plus 55. Then take minus 5 out, x plus 55. We know the multiplication of these two leads to 55. Now x plus 55 is out. Then x minus 5 is in. Therefore, these are the factors for the equation. Factors for the equation x square plus 50x minus 275. Yes, my screen was not shown, so my face was not shown. Now I'm back again. Friends, having said this, now if I give you remaining ones as a homework, it's not possible for you to do. Please do it. If you are not able to do also, if you say, tell me like, ma'am, I can't do, I didn't get the pair, or looks like this equation itself is wrong, come back to me. This will be your homework after this video. Yes? So with your patience, I'm very thankful because you watched my video till the end and you like my video and you subscribe my video. Thank you very much. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.